How do you share content in your organization? If you have a number of documents, presentations, research, all of the things that you may have created using CoPilot 365, you might have that in your folders in OneDrive, but a great place to share information is SharePoint. But building SharePoint pages, creating SharePoint sites, that can be a little bit challenging. Well, that's why in this video we're going to take a look at the CoPilot 365 SharePoint agent. Hello, my name is Frank and welcome to the channel. Here on this channel we look at how we can use technology with intention to teach, learn, and be more productive. And this video is part of a series of videos on CoPilot 365 built-in agents, tools that we can use to be far more productive. If that sounds interesting, check out some of the other videos in this series in the playlist. I'll link it down below, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. But let's take a look right now at SharePoint agents. Here I am in CoPilot 365. I think I said SharePoint agents. I mean the SharePoint page, the CoPilot 365 SharePoint page agent. That's a mouthful, but let's have a look at it because it's very powerful. So here I am in CoPilot 365. Again, I'm in a chat here. I can talk about objects and such. And again, if you're interested in more videos on CoPilot, just comment down below on anything. But here, we'll go into agents, and you can see I have a whole number of agents here in the agent store. I can search for more by hitting the more button, or I can actually type in the agent that I'm looking for here. And you can see I have both a SharePoint page agent as well as a SharePoint admin agent. I'm interested in the page agent, and I'm going to go into the area down below here because if I go here, I can actually pin this over to my agents on the side. So now I can go in. If I want more information on the agent, I can go in and go about, and you can see here it'll tell me exactly what it does. It does automated authoring, it does integration, you can customize the output. So it's really designed to create new posts and pages directly in CoPilot. So I can use CoPilot to do this. That will minimize manual operations. So I'm going to go into my SharePoint page agent, and you can see here I can do things like project updates, meeting recaps, a customer brief. Now, there's even sometimes you'll see more where it'll give you more things like topic reports, event recaps. A weekly briefing is a good one to keep people up to date on a project, for example. So there's quite a lot we can do. And by putting it into a SharePoint site, we're going to be able to share it with the organization. So I'm going to go in and create a SharePoint page, and I want to create a SharePoint page on the new employee training that we're doing. If you've been watching this series of videos, you know that we did research, we did analysis, we created Excel spreadsheets, a Word document, and in the last video we created a PowerPoint in order to train new employees for Raven Outdoor Adventures. So let's go ahead and create a update to SharePoint about that training. There are a number of suggested prompts, but I'm going to choose my own prompt because what I'd like to do is I would like to go in and draft a SharePoint page that summarizes the different tours that we offer on Vancouver Island for our new hires. Now, to give it some help here, I'm going to go in and add some work content, and I'm going to go into my files in my OneDrive. I'm going to choose my Raven Adventures. I'm going to go into my knowledge base, here, and I'm just going to go in and choose some of the different tours that are specific to the Vancouver Island experience. So we'll go in here. Those are some interesting ones in here, all the way to the Gulf Islands here, ocean scuba. So I'll just put those in there. Now you can do up to 20 files that you can bring in here. So I'll just select these ones here. And then what it's going to do when I say go, it's going to start building a SharePoint page for me that's going to help my new employees understand the tours that are part of the Vancouver Island offering here. So it's giving me an overview. Notice that as it's doing the overview, it's talking about the references that it used. It's creating things like the tour portfolio so people can see what it is. You can see the categories in here. It's doing a really nice job of building something that I can put into my SharePoint environment and share with other people. So it's going to take a little while to complete this, so I'll just pause the video while it finishes up. So it's done a great job of summarizing some things here. You've got contact information. I like this section here, the quick reference, matching guests to tours for the different types of tours that we have. And again, giving me a lot of reference here. But it's also going in and saying, would you like to create this as a more wiki style? Would you like to create a quick onboarding reference? Or would you like me to select a SharePoint site in order to draft the page? So you can see I can extend this beyond. I'm actually going to go to a SharePoint site. So I'll ask it to do that. And it's going to look at the SharePoint sites in my organization. Now, this is a fictitious organization, so I'll have some different websites or SharePoint sites in here, but I can go in here. So in this case, yeah, it can't find anyone in here, but I do have, it can look to see if I have a Raven Outdoor Adventure site. I don't, but if I did, it would find that SharePoint site, and then it would be able to allow me to post there. But I can do other things with this as well. So it'll go through. It couldn't find it here. So you can see, I can search for it. It's really helping me find where I need to post it. And of course, if I did the outdoor site, I believe I might have the Outdoor Adventure Club from some previous demos. The point here, though, is that I'm able to go through and find a place to post it, and I'm able to find the ways to modify it, for example, as an onboarding document or as a wiki style document. So again, this is not going to create the SharePoint sites for you, but if you already have your SharePoint sites, this will allow you to go in. There you go, the Outdoor Hiking Club. It did find it. So this is a site that I had for some previous demos that I did with students going in the Outdoor Hiking Club. And now it's going to prepare a handoff to that particular SharePoint site, and it'll put this in here. Wouldn't be appropriate to do this in the real world because you would want to have a specific SharePoint site for the Raven Outdoor Expeditions, but we'll put it into the Outdoor Hiking Club. And the point is, it drafted and helped me create that content quite easily. Now it's gone in, it's found the Outdoor Adventure, the Outdoor Hiking Club for the Raven Adventure. There's a lot of outdoor activity happening here. So if we go in here, it didn't actually create it yet until I click on the link down below. If I want to preview it, I can preview it beforehand. I could put a summary section in there, but I'll just go ahead and accept the page as is. It'll go to the SharePoint site. You see it'll load it up. It puts it in, and here's my SharePoint site complete with the page that was just created. So you can see I now have underneath here, takes a few seconds here, and it's going to put it in. Looks pretty good. I have a nice little SharePoint site in here that was generated for me by using CoPilot 365 SharePoint Page agent. And you can see that this would be very useful for new employees if they needed to get information. I'm happy with it. I could modify it, and I will go ahead and publish that page, and it is ready to publish. There we go. It's part of the Outdoor Hiking Club, but I'll create a SharePoint site for Raven as well. You can see how easy it is to create content for your SharePoint sites and make sure that what you're creating is being shared with others. So that's a great thing to be able to do. You always have control of making sure that the content you're sharing is appropriate before you share it, and you have references in place to let people know and to let yourself know where that information came from. Very powerful. Now, if you've been watching this entire series of CoPilot 365 agent videos, then you know that we've done a lot around research, analysis, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and now SharePoint sites. But what if you get stuck? What if you're trying to come up with an idea and you need some help? You need somebody to discuss the idea with. You need to find some creative ways of thinking through a problem. If only there was some help, well, that's our next video, the CoPilot 365 Idea Agent. It's going to be here once the video is ready. If not, then you'll have to wait, and there's another video you can watch here. But we'll see you in the next video, whichever one that happens to be.